Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show off the 10 best builds in my Alpha Minecraft World of 2025. I'm going in just kind of a random order, but just a lot of different factors in these builds. How they look, how big they are, the lore of them, what they added to my world. All of those things are going to be, in my opinion, and also just how much I like the build. And starting off, the first build is the pyramid. They're showing off a lot, you can see it from here. This is the 10th best build of 2025 I did in my world. I did it pretty recently too. Showing it off quite a bit, but that's the pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Main Shore City. This is the second build, or the 9th best build. It would be higher because it's a lot of effort, but it's not complete, so it's not being counted. Yeah, I have the 2 flags at each side. I have a huge dock. It's a fancy dock for VIPs like the mayor's dock. And then the railroad will go through here. That's a pathway over to the Blimp Island, so you can come by Blimp as well. This is the laundromat. It's pretty complete, just some laundry machines, a place to come do it. This is the pool with a diving board, just a small little pool, because I had no public pools like this in my whole city, and I never made a diving board in Minecraft actually, at least not in this world yet, so it's the first one. I'll show off one of these houses because I showed them off in another video, but they're all like basically the same. There's differences with the furniture, the way it's arranged, except the kitchen. This whole side is the same in all 6 of the houses, but these things are all different. But they're all kind of the same. This is like the kitchen. This is like the living room. Sometimes this is just an empty space and the TV's down there upstairs. And yeah, there's a bathroom back here. I tried to decorate the houses the best I could. This is another chill spot, a second little TV. There's a bed back there, 3 wide. And just a rose in the chest. And all the other houses are pretty similar. I just got these done a while ago. This part's not complete, but this is gonna have like some offices, the management, security, and everything. This is the hotel. Similar to the houses in a lot of ways. I had this extra little space and I didn't want to put another house here, so I just put a hotel. I think it works though. These are the washrooms for the tower. I made them close like actual washrooms with some sinks out here. Okay, so we have to go up here now. These are the last 2 rooms actually I've done. This is the cafe. You can come here, sit down, look out the window, get something to eat. There's a lot of food here. I think I got every food you can get in this version. Nothing cooked, but it's cooked fresh. This is the furniture store. There's a bunch of different things for sale. I just showed this off recently too. But yeah, just a bunch of different things for sale. This is where you can buy TVs and laundry machines and whatever. And that's it for the tower, at least for now. Here we are at the next build. This is some storage units, some storage lockers. You can go there and get your own storage unit. It's supposed to be like a garage door, but of course I can't make anything like that in Alpha Minecraft. So one of my favorite builds just because it's pretty cool. I like exploring all the different rooms. I feel like you can loot up, get some good stuff from just going into these units. Do some storage wars or something. Yeah, it just says 5 units. I'm definitely going to build more of these in the future though. I feel like there's a lot of fun making this. I made this on a live stream too before, but that's the 8th best build of 2025. The 7th build is in my anomaly lab. I showed this off in the worst builds video. You should check that out if you haven't. This is the anomaly I'm showing off. Anomaly number 7. And it's the underground house. There's some info on it. I'll show it off again when I finish the last anomaly and finish off the lab. But that'll be in a long time. In 2026. The main reason this is one of my favorite builds and put it at the 7th place is because I just like it that it's a house underground in just a perfect square. It's supposed to be like haunted, but of course it kind of goes to it. Just a small little house though. Nothing special about it, but I still like it. I like that it's underground. It took a bit of work, but not too much. Mainly just mining out this area. I'm getting all the wool from the walls, but it's finished now. This is the next build right outside the lab. It's the blimp, and that blimp there too. So the 3 blimps on this island I added. And they were based off of and just copies of the blimp in my Infdev city. But I wanted to add some around here. So I made 3 of them. There's one over here too. They each have a unique block in them. That's a netherrack blimp, the gold blimp, and the obsidian blimp. My favorite one's definitely the gold one. The netherrack one's okay. The obsidian one's my least favorite. There's also the blimp at the blimp hangar back there, but we already got a glimpse of that. And it's not one of the flying blimps in my city, so it's included, but it's also not included. But I have 5 blimps total in my world now. The next build is literally right there. That's it. The 5th favorite, or the 5th best build. It's not in an exact order, the 10 of them, but it's actually underground here. This is a bunker in case the world ends. Come through in the locked door. Then there's decontamination. This is the vault. Just some different loot in here. There's also the bedrooms. And the washroom. There's also this secret sauna. This is the armory. The main reason I chose this as one of my favorite builds is just I like bunkers. And this also has like 3 hidden rooms in it. So I'll show the other 2 after I show off all this. But this is the kitchen, cafeteria area. A bunch of food. This is the storage room. Just a small place to store whatever. I used it to store extra stuff I didn't need when I was mining it out. And the last actual parts here is the water supply in the farm. The farm's all full. I don't come down here ever really. And then there's some water here. The water supply. I don't know what to do for that really, so I just put some water there. This is a secret bedroom. I just made it because I thought, you know, some privacy. Whoever is in charge of this bunker has their own secret bedroom. With some flowers. This is the last secret room, and it just leads to a view of the water and the sky above. And that ends the bunker. And that's what's my favorite, one of my favorite builds I made in 2025, is because of all the secret rooms. Here we are at the next build, my 4th favorite build of 2025. I'm pretty sure I made this 2025, because yeah, it's made in 2025, but that's Craze Island, named after my cat right there. And this is Pizza Island. It's like a little town. This is like the general shop. Has some different stuff for sale. And it has lots of houses too. But the main reason I chose this as one of my favorites is I just like having like a little town in my city. Especially an island, I think is cool. Most of these houses are pretty similar. But yeah, there's another house. They all have basements if there's 2 floors. So yeah, another house. That's 4 houses. 5 houses. There's a church. It has a watchtower up there too. So you can come inside here. Some bookshelves. Obviously, there's like some holy books in there. Then there's this little park. And then another 2 houses. I'll show that after too. But yeah, just a little pool. I forgot about this pool, honestly. I forgot I had it here. I like that though. Sandbox. A little place to cook some food and some benches. This is the only place in my world that I use signs as like a fence. This is the doctor's office. And there's a house attached too. Just a tiny house. This is build number 3. And it's the prison. And I picked this because it's a huge building. And I have a lot of memories making it because it took such a long time to make. And it got me back into playing this world. Storage room, some offices. It's just a lookout tower. It's a break room. This is the first part of the prison I made, which is the warden's office. It has 2 floors, 2 stories. And this is the roof of the prison. Every single roof on there is accessible to climb on top. Except for like maybe one. Maybe like the chapel. This is the armory, which isn't finished yet. I still need some more bows. 10 exactly. This is the visitation. This is the execution room. And that's the other side over here is where the prisoner would go to be executed. That's another lookout tower. All these rooms have iron doors as well to keep the prisoners out. And this is a holding cell inspired from Prison Architect. This is the hospital. That breaks the iron doors, but whatever. I'll fix that after. And down here is the morgue, for when people die. This is the chapel, one of my favorite parts of the prison. A little workshop. This laundry room connects that side of the prison to this side. There's also a hallway down over that way too, but that way's quicker. This is the kitchen. It's all stocked up. This is just a private washroom next to the padded cell. And then up here is the showers. These levers are like security cameras. These are the solitary cells. Pretty basic, but that's solitary. These are the death row cells. This is the yard of the prison. This is cell block A. It has 20 different cells all like that. so it can hold 20 different prisoners, and it leads to cell block B. This is 5 cells, and they all have 3 beds. This is the last cell block C. There's 11 cells down here, and they all look like this. There's also a few offices on the roof as well. And there's a couple washrooms for all the staff to use, as well as a security room. You can see the inside of some of the rooms I showed off earlier too. This is another watchtower. And this is the staff locker room. That's the end of the prison, but we still got 2 more things to show off. So the next one is actually right here. It's the flag, and it's right there too. So it's all the flags I added. You saw the ones I added at the tower. I won't show them all off, but I'll show off a few more. But yeah, all the flags, and I just chose them because it's the new flag for my city. I built lots of them, and I like the way they look. I think they add a lot to how my city looks. So yeah, here's the one by the railway station. And then there's one on top of my city hall. And one right there. There's some more around my city too, but I'm planning on making more too. I won't show off any more. But they all look like that. And I think they add a lot to my city. I'm planning on making a lot more. I need a lot more gold and obsidian though. This is the theater. And it's the last build and my favorite build. They're making some money. So yeah, you can see here. Just a huge wide open theater. I like the design of the outside. It's empty in here because that's where they host plays and whatever else. A lot of seats for a lot of people. And then if you pay an extra gold, you get VIP, and you can sit up here next to some gold blocks and get a good view. And that's part of the reason it shows this is my favorite build of 2025. A lot of food too. So that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe for more. And if you want to see all the builds I make in 2026. See you in the next video. Goodbye.